Hi, I'm Peter Alsop, and this week's Song to Chew comes from my Wha'D'Ya Wanna Do album. It's called Slap Hands. Giving someone 5 and slapping hands with them is an extension of the more formal handshake between two people, which, as I understand it, comes from the age-old practice of offering another person our hand, empty and extended in friendship, to show that we're not holding a weapon and have no intent to harm or injure them in any way. We shake hands to confirm or seal an agreement with another person. It's been used for centuries as a way to show our personal bond to them and to give our word that we will keep our promise. So now, let's listen to our song to chew for today, Slap Hands.
Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. If there's a bear in his underwear who says, I'm gonna eat you, just slap his paw, say, hey you all, I'm mighty pleased to meet you. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. If there's a shark in the dark, well, don't be scared and cry. Just slap her fin and make her grin. Maybe she's just shy. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. Now Aunt works hard all summer long. She can't stop to sing a song. Grasshopper helps her along by playing on his fiddle. Then when winter snows come round, Aunt continues underground, and she invites the hopper down so the snow won't make him brittle. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. When someone needs a helping hand, sometimes they upset you. Just let them know you understand. You'll both be glad, I'll bet you. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. Slap hands. Come on, give me 5. Slap hands. Everything's alright. Slap hands. Give me 5 2 times. Slap hands. Everything's all.
That was me on guitar with Tim Boatman on drums, Peter Spellman on bass and percussion, and my daughters and the whole gang of their Topanga friends singing, or rather yelling, along with us. I wrote this song when I noticed how much little kids love to high-five other people. Wikipedia tells us that the high five is a hand gesture that occurs when two people simultaneously raise one hand each, about head high, then push, slide, or slap the flat of their palm against the flat palm of the other person. The gesture is often preceded by a phrase like, give me 5, or slap hands. Its meaning varies, but it's used as a greeting, a congratulation, or for celebration. And the Oxford English Dictionary says that give me 5 or slap hands has been used since around 1980. The 5, of course, refers to the number of fingers on a hand, and the high 5 originated from the low 5, which has been part of the African American culture since the 1920s. So, what other ideas are in this song that we could chew on? Well, here are a few things that this song gets me to think about. Did you ever notice how most of us humans feel a bit afraid to interact with other new people or new situations? I think that happens for all of us, all over the world. Fear of new things is a self-protection response, and it goes away as we spend time and become more familiar with things. We feel safer as the newness wears off. Most other animals have exactly this same response. After we check to see if something's dangerous, we often learn that it wasn't dangerous at all. But I think it's still smart to check and be a bit cautious, though, don't you? And I also think about the shark verse that says, slap her fin and make her grin. I like that because I know that we can use humor to connect with people we're just meeting for the first time, and that can make things more relaxed. When we laugh together with someone who we don't know very well, after we're done laughing, it's always a bit easier to be around that person. Of course, it's important to make sure that we don't make fun of anyone because that kind of humor doesn't help anyone feel safe. And I also think about the next verse, where the ant doesn't get angry with the grasshopper, even though the grasshopper doesn't help very much with getting ready for the winter. Some of us are just better at looking ahead down the road to see what's coming. We're the folks who try to prepare for things that might happen to us. And even if we think that's a very important thing to do, it's no fun to walk around with angry feelings about others who aren't like us, right? I figure that those folks will learn, sooner or later, that being prepared can make a big difference in how things turn out for them. That's why I always have a spare tire ready in my car, because I never know when I'm going to get a flat tire. If I never ever get a flat tire, well, that's okay too, because I took care of myself and had some peace of mind, and I didn't have to worry about getting a flat. I had my spare all ready to go. For some folks, like the grasshopper, they just figure they'll deal with it if it happens. I guess it just doesn't bother them that much if they're not prepared for all the millions of things that could go wrong. I don't need everyone else to be like me, but I do need to honor and monitor and take care of my own worries. And it's all okay, long as I don't try to force other people to do things my way. I also like this song a lot because it gives us a chance to talk about people who are shy. Do you ever feel shy? It can feel pretty painful. And if you felt shy, do you notice other people in a group who look like they may be feeling shy too? I don't feel shy very often anymore, but I still notice people who look like they're uncomfortable in a group. I see them in my audience, and I love using sing-alongs and getting folks to clap along and slap hands with each other. After singing and clapping hands with others in the group, the shy people don't look so shy anymore. Most kids feel safer when they know the rules, and that's one good reason to teach socialization skills in school. I think there are some adults who could use a few classes in that too. Kids sometimes get the message that if they don't act like everyone else, then there must be something wrong with them. I don't agree with that at all. I think it's wonderful to teach the idea that differences between us provide us all with a rich opportunity to learn and grow. There's not one right way to behave in this world. So much of how we grow and learn depends on the experiences we've had in our lives so far that have shaped us. All the new experiences we go through color all our interactions with other people. I think that's plenty to chew on for today. I'm Peter Alsop. Thank you for stopping by. If you follow this podcast, you can go back and listen to all the other episodes. And I'll see you next week with another song to chew. Bye for now.